This YouTuber has gotten hundreds of millions of views this year on her Minecraft YouTube shorts. And actually, so have I. But our content takes wildly different approaches with the format and even how often we post. So I sat down with her to see what new strategies I could learn, but also to determine what our content has in common that really makes it pop. I'm like super excited to talk to you because I feel like we have a lot in common. Like, let me list it off real quick. Our names start with an M, right? Purple skin with the crown. Both of us build. I think we both like to sing. Do you like to sing?
I like to sing sometimes.
I think I heard that. Yeah, I think I heard you like to sing. I love singing. And then we both, most importantly, is we both post shorts. That's like the main reason I wanted to talk to you today. This all started because we were talking in the Naked and Afraid Discord. And I don't know, I just get this feeling, I don't know if you feel this too. It feels like Minecraft YouTubers just like don't get shorts, like the bulk majority of them.
I also agree.
Like so many people talk to me, they're like, dude, like, what are you doing with shorts? Like, are shorts scary? Like, I don't know, there's just like all this confusion about shorts. So I don't know, if you're comfortable, I wanted to start by just sharing our numbers for the year. I've gotten 260 million views in 2025 so far. It's August 12th on shorts. And I think you're beating me. I think you're whooping me, to be honest. What are you at?
I'm at 363 million
360? Views. Oh, you're beating me by 100?
Yeah.
Dude.
In 2025.
You do realize the US has 340 million people in it. You have more views this year than the population of the US. Like, I know, like, obviously there's like repeat viewers, right? Like, not every single view is a unique person, but like, that's nuts. That's crazy. That is wild.
Yeah, I just like, it's just crazy because like I started doing shorts like at the start of like, or not start, I like the end of last year, and then I started just absolutely blowing up with them like at the start of 2025. So it's just like,
something's in the water this year because I'm also like I started, I want to say like 2023 in January. It was like my experiment, like because I always kind of like take the month of January off from long form to do like, I don't know, like a subathon or like a bunch of shorts. So like that, I hadn't really done shorts and I tried it and I was having some success, but then this year it's like, I don't know, it just feels a little different. I don't know if you feel the same.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I mostly just started because one of my friends did shorts and I was just looking for a way just to, I don't know, like do something different. So when I just did shorts and it just clicked. I never thought that I was going to be good at it until like I just started posting them and then it just happened to, you know.
Well, so okay, I want to start with like, because I feel like there's so many misconceptions around shorts with like Minecraft YouTubers, like, and just YouTube in general. Like, obviously I have my opinions on this, but like when people are like, yo, Mid, do shorts hurt your long form videos? Like, what do you feel about that? Because I get that all the time. Like, that is like the number one question people have about shorts.
So I'm technically still like experimenting with that because like since I've just been doing shorts, I haven't really been posting long form until now with the Naked and Afraid stuff. And I am actually seeing the shorts viewers wanting to actually watch my long form stuff like a lot more. Like I get comments on all my videos from just like the shorts. It just sometimes even on my shorts being like, when's the next video? Like I want to see your next video and stuff like that. But I will admit, like I feel like I've done like TikToks before, like when I first started doing YouTube, and I did get a lot of like dead subscribers from that, but that was like all the way back in like 2021.
Gotcha.
So shorts is a bit different.
I feel like the entire short form game has kind of evolved since then a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm trying to like take my shorts viewers and then transfer them into long form, like people who just come back just to watch my content. Through finding my shorts.
I think so. Like, to answer my own question now, like, do shorts hurt long form? I've always felt like if you already have a very established channel with long forms, Shorts are like
right.
almost universally positive. I think like where you get into
Yeah.
trouble is like building a channel purely off of shorts and
Off
then
shorts. Yeah.
and
I
then
agree.
trying to
I
transition
agree.
into long form. And
Yeah.
but I don't think it's impossible. I just think it's like it can be difficult.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah.
But I feel like it's getting easier and easier as time goes on, especially like since they added the related video feature. Like now you can like
that's another
directly
thing.
point people towards
Yeah.
videos. But yeah, I also like I just wanted to talk about your thought process with shorts like versus mine, because I don't know, we also have like an age gap. Like I'm like, how old are you? I'm like 29. Are you comfortable saying? You don't have to say. I don't know.
I'm
if that's
21.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm 21. Yeah.
So yeah, I knew I was like a little bit older. So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I make like boomer shorts basically, where like it's like I don't really understand the TikTok scene very well, and so I think my shorts are like very YouTube shortsy. Do you know what I mean by that? They're like really overproduced.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
Versus like your shorts, I can at least tell a little bit like that you have a background with TikTok and like with other platforms, because like
Yeah.
your stuff works on TikTok pretty well, right?
Yes, it also does. Yeah.
My approach is like either I'm doing like really informative shorts, they're like a minute long, talking about like bugs or like super flat theory crafting, or I'm like showcasing something cool. The showcase ones do well on other platforms, I will say. But like the more like informative, dense ones tend to just like do really well on YouTube and not really well elsewhere. Whereas like, I don't know, I go to your page and like, it's all like I don't even know how to describe it. They're just like moments. Like, how do you think about your short? Because I'm like, how do you even like craft one of these?
Yeah, so basically when I make my shorts, I make all of them like they're funny. They all have to be funny, pretty much. I feel like with my shorts is that like whenever someone is scrolling or something, they usually want to see like funny stuff. So or they like relatable stuff. That's what I base my shorts off of. Just like relatable stuff. So my shorts are pretty much like skits, pretty much. So I basically like one of my like most popular shorts has one of my friends and me like cooling off in the end, like bridging to it like in like one of the end islands, right? And it's basically a moment that would happen like or like would possibly happen if you're actually playing like Minecraft with your friends.
Yeah.
It's a relatable thing. So people relate to that and they sometimes think it's funny or whatever and they comment on it, and that's how like
yeah, I guess
they do really
that's
well.
like a huge genre just like with IRL content, right? Like I met a bunch of people at some conventions who like that's all they do is like real life skits where like oh, like when the waiter doesn't come with the right food or so, you know, like just like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have like a time, like a length of a short that you try to hit? Because like I'm always like blabbing things out like, oh, this should be like 50 seconds and like there needs to be like a flashy shot in the intro and stuff, but I'm like editing it, like them like almost like a long form video.
So at the start, like I usually would make them 30 seconds.
Okay, so you do like think about the time. Yeah, okay.
I did. Now I don't. I really don't. I don't think about the time at all. Like it's
just like however long the skit needs to be.
Yes. Yeah. Can be whenever. But like at the beginning, just starting out, I would focus on doing like 30 seconds to like a minute shorts because I feel like they perform well. I've noticed with the ones that I do, if they're longer, because it's a lot harder to actually make a short, like a very short one that's only like maybe like 6 seconds or 7 seconds to do well. But since I have like the audience now, then they perform actually pretty good for me.
Yeah.
But first starting out, I definitely do like 30 seconds to a minute. And then how you're saying like the intro, like having like a spiffy intro, for me, it's the most important part is the 3 seconds. I use like kind of like a 3 second rule. The 3 seconds of a short has to be engaging. So like, because that's the first thing someone looks at when they're scrolling. You basically have to grab their attention like immediately.
100%.
So basically getting to the point of the short like right away is so important. So like if you don't do that, like it's like it's very hard to like they'll just scroll right past. So like making those first like 3 seconds like very like boom right in your face, then they're hooked onto it and they
that's so
won't
cool
scroll away.
like that's so cool to hear because I have the exact same like methodology, and like even though our approaches to shorts are so different, yours are just like very clip based, like skits, like you were saying. Mine are like dense informational stuff that but like even so, like I always focus on that first few seconds of the short being like, the way I tell it to people often is like, that is your package, that's your thumbnail and title, is the first few seconds of the short, because like when someone's scrolling, like that is their first impression. So you want to have the flashiest thing, the like most like, and you want to even have subtitles that like lead people down a path of like, oh, what's he saying here? What are they saying here? It's funny to see that like despite different approaches, we still have like the same rubric, because I always shoot for like you said, longer than 30 seconds. Like ideally, I've noticed ever since they allowed 3-minute shorts on YouTube, I've been pushing it like longer and longer. Like I think
longer,
like my ones that are like right around like a minute 5 seconds do like really well. And I think it's especially because then you can also monetize them on TikTok if you cross post, which is really great. And then this also, speaking of monetization, leads into another conversation I wanted to have. We talked about like Minecraft YouTubers not really being apprehensive about shorts, not really knowing if it would hurt their long form. The other main question I get is it worth it financially? Like, do you actually make any money on shorts? And like for me, that question was kind of no for a while. Like last year when they first introduced like shorts RPMs, like I was getting like 7 cents, maybe 11 cents on a good day. But now like fast forward a year and I'm like, oh, I'm like, man, shorts are a big slice of the pie for me. I don't know about you. I'm making actually good money on shorts.
I also agree. I am financially, shorts are like what's making me do YouTube full time. Like
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah, I am pretty solid on, because like what I do is I post my shorts to every platform. I post it to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, which is crazy.
Yeah, so it is most of the pie for you, it sounds like. For me, it's like I don't think it's quite caught up to long form, but it's close. And the other thing is that like I wouldn't make as much on long form if not for the shorts that I make pushing people to my long form, because the other thing like I use shorts for, I call it flop insurance, but basically like if I have a video that flops a little bit harder than I wanted it to, like I can just basically try and find like 5 different little stories or like pieces of that video that could stand alone as a short, and then sort of like just keep pushing people towards that video. I think my approach to that has changed too, like, but I want to hear yours first.
Yeah, I was literally about to just like say like that is something that I was doing like with I feel like the reason why like shorts is mostly my revenue source right now is because I don't post long form as much, so that's why I'm like trying to equal out the pie of that. But then what you're just saying, how like you would, if a video doesn't perform as well, you use your shorts to push the long form. That's what I've been doing with my Naked and Afraid stuff, is taking some of my shorts and then pushing them to the Naked and Afraid stuff, which is actually making the first my newest video on my channel, that's a 1 out of 10 now, performing better, because my shorts are helping that.
No, I don't know about you, but like I can see it on the graph, like where I posted the short, like it's obvious on the view graph, like it's like right there I posted the short and all of a sudden it's getting way more views. And it's like, the weird part is it's not even like, if you look at the percentage views coming from related shorts and do the math, it's not even that many views. Like it'll maybe be like, you know, 10K, 20K extra views directly from the related shorts button. But I think it like puts the video back into the algorithm, like, because more people are visiting it. Cause I don't know about you, but like the actual amount of related shorts views on the video isn't that crazy, but like but it seems like the video gets like a second life.
Yeah, definitely. I had that happen with, my broken script video, where you could literally see a peak in views just that were coming from the shorts creator, or the shorts. But I'm looking at the the reach in the reach section, it's not even that much really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. It does put it back
It
into
like
the
puts
algorithm.
it back into the mix for people's like homepage, I think. But so yeah, I want to dig a little bit deeper, if you're cool with it, into like your thought process behind the, like, I call them funnel videos, like trying to funnel people towards a long form video. Like those funnel shorts, like how do you do them? Are you literally just clipping part of the long form video and like that's it, no editing? Or are you like sort of crafting like a little bit of a narrative around it? Like what are you doing with those?
So I did a short with my, like, I took pretty much like kind of like clips from my first Naked and Afraid video, and I'm gonna do it with the rest of like the 2 ones that I posted. And that one that I did, I related it back to the video. So that's a thing that I do, is I like.
So it's not like one clip. It's like you actually curated a bunch of different moments.
Yes.
And then are you like putting voiceover with that, or is it just the moments back to back?
I do sometimes, like in this one I did do a couple voiceovers because some of the things I said, it just makes the short perform better so that people just go to the video. But yeah, I do voiceovers over some of the clips in the video to make it just perform better. But yeah.
And then are you literally putting like a call to action, like a title or a voiceover, like click the related video?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I had like an arrow at the end of the short.
An arrow.
Like here's here's like the full video, and it linked it to the short.
Yeah, because that's one thing I've found is like calls to action can be really tricky. Like the second people, if you think about someone scrolling, like I always say like scrolling on the toilet. That's just like my example. Is like the second they like recognize that the content is over and like you're done like providing them with like laughs or information or whatever it is they're getting out of the short, they'll just scroll. So like if you have a call to action you want to do, I've learned that you like kind of have to be really, really sneaky. Like I used to like at the end be like, and if you want to see the ending, like click the related video, and that like can work. I don't know if like that's your approach, but like I've started doing this new thing where I'll kind of like drop it in the middle of the short in a way that like,
that's smart.
Yeah. Like where I basically say like, oh, like I did this thing in my recent video and I show the video on the screen and like point to the related video, but like you're halfway through the exposition of the short, so you can't really stop watching it. You know what I mean? But I'm just wondering like if you have any like tricks for calls to action, because they can be really tricky, I've found.
Yeah, I mean, literally just the ending was what I was doing, but like that's a really smart idea to do it through like the middle. I did not think about that actually. Like,
it's a brand new tech that I've been labbing.
Yeah, I feel like that would work because it's smart, because like they're still like going through the short. It's not like the ending where they're like, oh, they got through all the content and now like I can scroll. They don't want to actually go to the actual video, because like sometimes they'll just like skip halfway through and just not even see that like ending thing of go watch the video. But like halfway through, that's like. That's really smart. That's really smart. I have to give it to you. That's actually really smart.
Thank you. No, the only other trick I've found for like the end calls to action is like doing like a ridiculous joke or like some sort of like pun in the call to action. Like I had one short all about like breeding Minecraft mobs, like all the weird ones, like, you know, rabbits can breed with dandelions. Like there's just like a bunch of like unexpected ones in the game. Yeah. And at the end I'm like, oh, like this video of like if this made you a breeding expert, or I said like I never thought I'd say this, but like, you know, and it's like kind of a weird one, and where people are like, oh, that's funny. So like making it funny is another way to do it, but like, are you just doing it non-verbally then, just like with the arrow and like you're not even saying anything?
Yeah, that's
I feel like that's a trick in and of itself, like just not even saying anything, because that extra run time, like that extra like literal second and a half, like kind of matters with shorts. Like, I guess one way I talk about it with long form creators is like, everybody intrinsically understands that like your average view duration matters. Like the percentage, or your APV, the average percent viewed in your video, is really important. And it is with shorts too. The thing is, like, if you have a 1 second at the end of the short where you say, and like this video, like that's 1 second, right? But if your short is under a minute long, then that 1 second is more than 1% of your average. You
Right.
know what I mean? So if someone
Yeah, I got
scrolls
you.
during that 1 second, that 1 second is like more than a percentage point. Like that really matters in the algorithm. Yeah. I don't know. So like it's all about like view duration maxing, I guess. Which is why, like, sometimes
Yeah.
I do loops. I guess with your stuff, like, are you thinking a lot about,
true.
like, rewatchability, like people watching it twice or, like, 3 times?
I do that with some of my skits where I basically, an example one is, like, I opened up, like, an iron door, like, just with my hand in one of my shorts, and it was such a quick moment that people had to watch it back,
Dude,
which helped
that's
it,
why I asked
actually.
this question, because I was watching your shorts and there were a bunch of them where,
Yeah.
like, they cut off in such a way where, like,
Yes.
I had to watch it again to see the ending one more
Exactly.
time. Yeah, I was wondering
Yeah.
if you do that on
Yeah.
purpose.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah,
that's
that is
like a
something
tech I
actually I
haven't
do.
really done. Like I've experimented with the loops where it like tricks you into watching like the first like half of the short again.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
I haven't really done any of the like really fast cutoff endings.
Yeah, that's just like one of the tricks that I would do is just like make them like watch it again, because like if they skip, like if it ends, they're like, wait, what was that? Like I gotta watch it again, you know? It's like,
Yeah, and
so
I
that
guess
helps it.
being funny in itself is like rewatchable. Whereas like I was saying, a lot of my shorts are like informational, and like unless the information is so dense that you can't even process it and you have to watch it again, like most of the time you watch the short, you like understand the information conveyed, and you're never gonna want to watch it again, really. Whereas like
Right.
with a lot of yours, which are funny moments, like not only would you watch it 2 or 3 times because it made you laugh, but then you're like maybe gonna show your friend, like send it to your friend on
Exactly.
Discord. Like
Yes. Yes.
yeah, like shareability is a huge one, especially with shorts. Like I feel like in the modern YouTube meta, people kind of like forget about sharing because that was like kind of like 2012 YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, oh, share this video. But like it still happens. Like people are on Discord servers, like views come, like you'll see it in your analytics, like a bunch of views coming from like random places, like random websites and Discords. And it's like that's people organically being like, wow, this was really funny. We got to share
Funny.
it.
Yeah. I do definitely think that like the sharing is very important, because like I can see it. I can see, because on my analytics sometimes with like one of my shorts that recently blew up, I could see it say this short is being shared a lot more.
Oh, interesting.
And so I know it's being shared because it tells me that it's being shared, and I'm like, oh, because it's that, I feel like that's really important. It's just sharing is like super important, because it's just, if someone shares it, a bunch of other people will see it. So like, yeah, that's I feel like sharing is one of the key things as well.
Yeah, it's like
that does well,
because sharing exists outside the algorithm. Like you can have a video do great in the algorithm, but if everybody's sharing it, that's like on top of that. Like that's like a cherry on top. Whereas like if you just have the algorithm views, like that just kind of exists on its own in a bubble, basically. Real quick, I wanted to ask you just like about your approach to all the different platforms. Like how, like, do you consider yourself like mainly just a YouTuber? How like dedicated are you to like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram? Like personally for me, like I am like very invested in YouTube Shorts, and I don't really make any money on any of the other platforms, and I've just started dabbling in cross posting and stuff. But I'm curious to hear how you approach that.
So I think posting on other platforms is very important, because not only is it like it's good for it could be good for like monetization and stuff like that, but it's also really good to get yourself out there on different the other platforms. So like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, those are just different ways of just getting yourself out, like pushed
so
out
true.
more.
Like there are entire audiences that just don't watch shorts, right? Like, but they do watch TikTok or Reels or whatever it is.
Right.
And then they might watch YouTube. Yeah. Like I think the thing is that you just pointed out there is like, I think a lot of people do choose one platform where they prefer their short form content, but at the end of the day, almost everybody watches YouTube long forms. So like,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are potential people that you can reach on like TikTok and Reels and even Facebook, to your point, that like then might someday become YouTube long form viewers as well. So like, and even if they don't, like you said, it's just like good to have your brand out there. Like, do you get like brands reaching out like about deals on other platforms at all?
I have been, but like for me it's like I don't really look at my business email as much because I don't know what ones are real and what ones aren't, but I have been actually getting a lot recently.
Are you represented by an agency yet or no?
I'm not.
Yeah, see, that's where I was. It's like basically impossible without an agent, I found. Like, after trying really hard for like a year and a half, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buckle and sign. Your feedback is pretty much universal from people I've talked to who have that multi-platform approach. Like, basically everybody says it's worth it. I think I'm just like it's my boomer mentality. It's the boomer inside of me, you know. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just drowning with other stuff. Like you live stream as well, right?
I live stream sometimes,
Sometimes, just like I think anybody who does long forms, shorts, and live streams can probably relate, but like I just don't have time for
I agree.
I'm always drowning, man. I'm trying to do the other platforms and stuff, but it's always a struggle. I don't know, but so like I guess that would be my last question before I let you go, is like, how do you deal with it? Like, how do you try to balance them? And like, are you drowning?
Yeah, I would say I'm a bit drowning because I post shorts I try to post them every day.
Really? That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's another, I guess we didn't even get into that conversation about like the quantity versus I hate saying quantity versus quality because like it implies that like the shorts that I make are higher quality, which like that's not the approach. It's just like it's the same as like long form, where like you can have like people who do like weekly videos, or you can spend like months on a build project type of thing. It's just like I edit the crap out of my shorts. What's your average view count look like then? Like most of them probably don't always pop off, but then like you're like 1 in 10 pop off, or like 2 in 10 pop off, or like what's that look like?
So yeah, it's gotten better over time, like because I've been doing it for so long now, of posting every day, and I have actually been dealing with like running out of ideas, which has been a bit difficult, but I think I know how to handle it now, because it's literally just me scrolling. Like for me to get ideas, I go and scroll and just that's how I get ideas.
That makes sense.
On platforms and stuff, I see something and I'm like, oh wait, I could do something like that, and then get an idea that way. But yeah,
honestly, I do a very similar thing, to be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the reason why I post every day is because it just keeps up that momentum of just views, and I feel like that's really important. Like I don't
shorts momentum feels so real. I don't know, like if you post like a real stinker, it feels like it affects the next one sometimes, or like the opposite is true as well. Like if you post like a real banger, like the next ones just do well, even if they're not your best work ever. Right. Because it's definitely that momentum. So it's like, I mean, you could post like every like other day. That's another thing that people can do with shorts. But I feel like it just does not work as well. At least for me. I feel like I'm the only one who like just posts like maybe like I'll do like 3 a month like sometimes. Yeah, like, dude. I post really slow. I'm like very interested in that because like I feel like I just can't do that. I feel like with mine, like I feel like they have to be every day or every other day. Like this was like the longest. Like I took a break this week because like my friends were over, and like I mean I was okay because one of my shorts was blowing up, but just like I feel like if I wait too long, then it just ruins my momentum, I feel like, and then it's just like I feel like I'm maybe like starting in the middle. I have like this opposite pressure, right? Of like instead of momentum being related to the time, I feel like the momentum's related to the amount of views. So like for example, I had a streak of like 30 shorts in a row with like over 3 million or something. And I didn't want to like, so I would take like a week between, or like 2 weeks between shorts to make like a really perfect short, to make sure that I didn't break that view streak. You know what I mean? So like
Right,
we're
right.
both consistent just in different ways. Like, and it's momentum, but just in different ways. Like I have the momentum of like I haven't broken that number in a
Right.
while. I finally did, by the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
But and so my streak is over. It sucks. But
Yeah.
and then you have like the streak of like the actual timing and like the consistency of the routine. Like, so I think it's like a different approach. It's the same with long form, right? It's like some YouTubers are part of your routine. They post every Tuesday and Friday on the dot. You always know to tune in. And then some YouTubers only post like every month and a half, but when they do, you're like, I'm gonna drop everything and watch this because I know it's gonna be a banger. Like, it's kind of the same mentality, I feel like, just applied to short form.
Yeah.
It's been so cool talking to you. Do you have anything you want to like plug or say before you go?
I mean, I don't maybe watch long form because I'm trying to actually do some long form stuff.
No, heck yeah. Dude,
but, yeah.
I've been peeping your long form videos and they're amazing. So everybody go watch Mid's longs.
But, yeah.
Mid's short and longs. You've got like all three right there.
Yeah.
Short, mid, long.
Short, mid, long. Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, thanks for talking. I think people will hopefully find this super helpful. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, of course.